Oh, Hanaki, did you know that our souls are connected by fate? Well, what do you know? I'm Yuno Hanaki, from production Kawaii's Hanamizuki. Good evening! Hello, 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 hi, hey, hello, hi, hey. Today, it seems that I am greeting you like a overeager golden retriever who is excited that you finally came home from work. Hi, hey, hello, hi, hi, hey, hi. Good evening, dear Oni. That's me. That's me! Hi. Today has been a day. Had a bit of a rough start this morning. Morning continued to be a little bit rough. But then I felt better because I made soup. It got really cold in Onigashima again all of a sudden. It was so cold this morning. On top of like everything else that was going wrong, it was also just freaking cold. So I had to make soup. I did not expect to have to make soup for breakfast in the middle of June. yeah, in mid-June. Why is it cold? Why it cold? It got a little bit warmer later, but like, I was freezing. Freezing! I had to put on a hoodie. I had to like put on my like long pajama pants. Like what? Who? Cold. So I had to have hot soup for breakfast in order to warm up because I was cold. I was better after that, but I was stunned by how cold it was. And it did warm up later. Like now I think it's normal-ish summer temperatures. But man, this morning it was cold. Whew. Did not like it. I do not like being a cold Oni. You guys know this. I was miserable for like all of winter because it was so cold all the dang time. But yeah, so that was kind of a rough start to the day, but I got to watch some anime. I got a little bit of work done, as you saw, because I got all the waiting rooms up. So I got my work done, I got my thumbnails done for the week, so that was pretty productive of me, I think. Well, patting myself on the shoulder. Which makes you drinking cold bevs during winter much funnier. Look, I am an Oni of fine taste, and my fine taste is cold bev. It makes perfect sense. I don't know why you would think otherwise. But yeah, so, today was pretty okay, ultimately. I just, it was a rough go this morning. But yeah, so I hope you guys were able to have a good day, or a good time zone, whichever. This stream is supposed to be a voice acting practice. I will be taking requests, but they must be paid requests. You can send them either through Streamlabs or through Super Chat. It must be $5, though. We have realized from the $1 one sentence that if I charge it at $1, you guys don't really have enough characters to put in requests. And I worry because with it being a vertical stream, there's a chance that the chat could get a little bit busy. So, figured I would just kind of cut out any chance of there having to be a lot of messages flowing through the chat. And I made it a little bit bigger, so hopefully you have a little bit more of a word count. Or you could just, like, tell me the keywords to search if you have, like, a longer thing you want to submit. If it does happen to be too long for your character limit, you can just tell me the keywords and I will hopefully be able to search and find a transcript of the thing. But yeah, we're gonna do some voice acting, hopefully. I think I've talked about it a little bit briefly before, but, like, voice acting is one of my favorite things to do. Besides writing, I feel like the other thing that I am the most confident in is voice acting. And I want more opportunities to do it, so I am working on my training arc. So that's kind of what the plan is for this stream, but until then, I guess we'll just be chilling, be hanging out. We just send a thing for you to say, or we need to send extra info. if it can fit, sorry, I need to learn how to talk. If it can fit within the character limit, you can just send the thing you want to say in like quotation marks, or the thing you want me to say in quotation marks. If you run out of characters because the thing you want to have me say is longer, you can just like make it be like keywords that I would have to search so I can like find the transcript of what you want me to read. You don't have to give extra information if you don't want to. I can just do a cold read and just kind of like give my best interpretation. If you want to give directions, that would probably have to be separate from your request message. Hope that makes sense. Yeah. Wahoo. I can't say wahoo anymore. It makes me think of Ron-chan. Every time I do it, I just hear it in her voice. I just hear the little wahoo. Ransuki, huh? I miss her. I hope she comes back from her break soon. And of course, we need to act like we have home training with our requests. Yes, in the immortal words of Charlotte Suzu, I would prefer that you have home training. I have a pretty high tolerance for things like swearing. And I don't mind, like, kind of suggestive requests, but we have to be mindful of TOS. As long as it's within TOS to a certain extent, I will be okay with it. But I don't mind a couple swear words. I don't mind suggestive text. Just nothing blatantly lewd, I guess. We keep it tasteful, we keep it classy on the Yuno Hanaki channel. So, try to keep it classy. Is all I ask. I mean, I still reserve the right to say that I can't do something. If it makes me genuinely uncomfortable, or if I feel that it doesn't fall within the TOS guidelines, I can just choose to not do it. So be mindful when you are submitting. Please. That is all that I ask. Also, since we're at 11.9k, there's a chance that we could hit 12k this stream, maybe. We'll have to see if the shorts are nice to me. Ugh, my eyes. This is what I get for being so tired today. My eyes are having a time. I also blame my ring light. My light is very, very bright. Sometimes it makes it a bit difficult to look at my monitors, because it's like, the way that I have my ring light positioned is it's like clipped onto one of my monitors, because I have two, but it's clipped onto my primary monitor so that it shines more directly onto my face. But that also means that sometimes when I look at my primary monitor, it is like I am looking into the sun. I'm just like, please, I'm blind. Me at myself. I'm blind. But this is the only way that it really works, because you don't want to be backlit, you know? And if I make the lights dimmer, then that also doesn't that also kind of defeats the purpose. So I apologize if sometimes it looks like I am squinting, or like I am, like, closing my eyes a lot. It's probably because I'm either rubbing my eyes, or I am actually squinting. I'm just like, please, Mr. Light, why are you so bright? Especially as we get closer to nighttime. The light gets particularly intense during the nighttime, which makes sense. It is dark. Man. Okay. Thinking of things to submit, but nothing comes to mind. That is okay. Take your time. Headpads, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, there's no pressure. If you can't think of anything, don't, like, force it. In the end, this could just turn into another Zatsu. Who knows? I am open to whatever the events of this happen to be. Because I'm just happy to hang out with you guys. This is also just an experiment, because the past couple of these that I did, I had it be free requests, so I decided to switch it up a little bit and see what would happen this time around. Experimentation. That's what this whole week is. Experimentation. And I think that's fine. It's good to experiment every now and again. Everyone getting used to the noon time slot and all, for sure. I know that it's a bit of a switch. I mean, okay, so like the streams on this day were usually just an hour later, you know? Like instead of starting at this time, I would just be starting an hour-ish from now. So this time's not too different, at least for this particular day. But I think getting used to this time slot being the one that I'm in every day has been an adjustment. But I'm very grateful for the people who have managed to come see so far. 1 a.m. here, really should be sleeping. I hope you can get some rest soon, but thank you for stopping in for a little bit. Honestly, I'm super glad about this new time zone because I can fully catch it, be it lurking or chatting. I think that's something I've kind of noticed about you guys as well. I've noticed that a lot of people tend to get excited for the evening slots, or like the later nighttime in Onigashima slots. I noticed that a lot of people tend to be able to make those better. Or like with my other streams, when I would be ending them, that would be when most people were finally able to come in and catch them. So my hope with this was that more people would be able to catch the streams. So that's kind of the goal here. Hi, Kaya. Also, I know because Reina was there. Hi, Reina. Hi, Dangogumi. Hi, Sunrays. Welcome in, guys. I hope you had fun finishing up your spicy noodles and your truths and dares. They invited me to join the VC like 3 separate times, but I was like literally eating, and I was like already eating dinner, and then I had to get ready for my stream, so I couldn't. But boy, did I have the FOMO. I was just sitting there like, man, I wish I could join, but I literally can't. I don't want them to listen to me munching. But I hope you guys had fun watching. I had fun for the parts of it that I watched, for sure. They are so silly. You didn't cook the dinner? No, I didn't cook the dinner. We ordered the dinner. We got delivery tonight. Do your best Reina impression? Oh no, my Reina impression is non-existent. Hold on. Hold on. Reina-isms, Reina-isms. Reina-isms. You know, I just want you to know that I care about you so much. That's true. You can also do the traditional hi chat. Hi chat. I love you. It's not good. The way that Reina says things is very specific. The pitch is doable. The way that she says words, though, is kind of difficult. The way that she says the words is difficult. I don't think it's very good. Allegedly, though, Isla-sama thinks that my Isla impression is pretty accurate. Or, like, the closest to accurate that she has heard, which is a big honor, I think. Thanks, Isla-sama. No, it's not so much that it's nasal. She just has, like, an actual affectation. Sorry, tickle in my throat. But she just has, like, an actual affectation that's, like, very unique. Reina's voice is very airy. I don't know how else to describe it besides, like, airy and light. And my voice is, like, soft, but it's not light. We get a taste of the Chama impression? Okay. Gokigen! Yo! Isla-sama desu! Princess from another world and VTuber in your world. I pay a lot of attention to how she does the desu. It has like a very specific curve that's pretty easy to mimic. Key note if you want to do impressions, visualize how a person says their words.
Thank you so much.
In like a curve. Like literally in a curve. And then you just have to memorize the ups and the downs. Do you do professional voice acting? Not yet. I would love to though. I've just been a hobbyist for a very, very long time. I'm just a bit of a dork about it. I find voice acting stuff really, really interesting, so I pay attention to a lot of, like, online tutorials, and I kind of, like, take notes on tips I hear from other people for certain things. Oh, we already got a spicy suggestion. That, Matt, thank you for the $5. Okay. I'm guessing this is just kind of supposed to be in, like, my range, so we'll go for it. Welcome home. Are you hungry? Wait. You've been working with that new girl at the office, haven't you? Of course I can tell. I can smell her perfume all over you. Go take a shower. Your punishment will be ready when you're done. You can eat later. Your ability to recognize how to change your own voice is good. Like I said, it's just something that I find very fascinating. I think that it's, at least for me, I find it very easy to kind of visualize the way your voice should, like, switch around to deliver certain things. I'm also really good at doing alternative takes. For things, like, if someone tells me to, like, switch up the emphasis or to, like, change how I deliver a particular line, I'm really good at switching it up on the fly. She's an actress. There's a reason I'm a performer. There's a reason I call myself a performing VTuber, you know? Rather than using any other sort of label, I tend to go more for, like, performer. But yeah, thank you for the $5. I hope you liked it. A real actor. Yeah, sure, that's me. That me. I try at least. There are other people who are also quite good at voice acting, but I do pride myself on the things that I have learned and kind of done through self-teaching. Obviously, if I have the opportunity to do retakes, it would come out a lot smoother, but I do pride myself on my ability to cold read as well. For those of you not familiar with the term, cold reading is when you are looking at a script for the first time and you're just kind of getting a feel for it by just reading it in, like, your initial interpretation, and then, like, later you actually put in the proper enunciations, affectations, stuff like that. But yeah, back to impressions. I'm not particularly good at them. I tend to prefer just doing my own version, rather than doing a straight-up impression. But if you want to be good at impressions, you have to be really good at, like, listening to all of the ways that a person's voice, kind of goes up and down. For some people, it does actually help if you, like, if you have, like, a written copy of like the script that you're reading, you can actually like draw out the like places where you think it would go up and down, and then you'd have like a direct visualization. For me, I can just see it in my head. So like even with that, I started much higher on the welcome home, are you hungry? And then I did a shift downwards, and then I focused on like emphasizing, you've been working with that new girl at the office. So you can hear the emphasis in the way it changes on new girl in office, right? Because that's kind of where I think the heat should be packed in with the start of the line. Now we're getting really into like the technicality of it. Sorry, I sound like a nerd, but this is just something I find really fascinating. I've always been really interested in like how people deliver things. I think that's why, if you look back at my Symphonia playthrough, all the times I'm able to quote stuff, it's because I found the delivery very memorable. Like the way I hear the line in my head.
An offering.
It's just very, very memorable. Are you really gonna make me just meow a bunch? Incredible. So K-Bazon, thank you for the $5. Don't you just hate it when your cat wakes you up like this? Meow. 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 I don't know how many that was. I don't know if I did every single one. Is that enough? Meowing is difficult. Thank you. Animal noises. They are either hit or miss. You can either do super realistic, or you could just do the very cartoony meow. I feel you need to do 2 more. Okay. Meow. Meow. There you go. There's your 2. Yippee. Okay, and then Arbiter99, thank you for the super chat. Searching Evie, who are you, should get you to it. Okay. Evie, who are you? Or is it every? I'm not finding it. I know people who can even purr like a cat got really freaked out by it. Yeah, purring is a sound that I cannot make, unfortunately. But that's because I'm not very good at rolling my R's. If you want to be good at a cat purr, you have to be really good at rolling your R's.
It's a super chat, so that means it deserves a super jingle.
That means it deserves a super jingle. But no, you have to be good at rolling your R's, and I am not. The only way I can kind of roll my R's is if I'm speaking in Japanese. I can roll my R's for that. Doesn't bring up a Goodreads quote by Alan Moore as the first result. I mean, I'll add Alan Moore to the search and see if that helps. Okay. Oh, V for Vendetta. Naruhodo. If I wanted to troll, could I send a Spanish tongue twister that is all R's? Yes, and it would just be me going because I can't do it. Like I literally cannot. I have never been capable. Just it would sound very dumb. Just as a warning, you'd be wasting your $5. Okay, so I have to do the conversation. I don't know, like, anything about these characters, so I'm just going to be guessing. Low battery, you know. No, a low battery Yuno is just, that's low battery Yuno. Okay. Who are you? Who? Who is but the form following the function of what and what I am as a man in a mask? Well, I can see that. Of course you can. I'm not questioning your powers of observation. I'm merely remarking upon the paradox of asking a masked man who he is. Oh, right. But on this most auspicious of nights, permit me then, in lieu of the more commonplace sobriquet, to suggest the character of this dramatique persona. Voila. In view, humble vaudevillian veteran, cast vicariously as both victim and villain by the vicissitudes of fate. This visage, no mere veneer of vanity, is a vestige of the vox populi now vacant, vanished. However, this valorous visitation of a bygone vexation stands vivified, and has vowed to vanquish these venal and virulent vermin, vanguarding vice and vouchsafing the violently vicious and voracious violation of volition. The only verdict is vengeance, a vendetta, held as a votive not in vain, for the value and veracity of such shall one day vindicate the vigilant and the virtuous. Verily, this vichyssoise of verbiage veers most verbose, so let me simply add that it's my very good honor to meet you, and you may call me V. Are you, like, a crazy person? I'm quite sure they will say so. Do a flip? Okay, that'll be $5, but I'll do a flip. I got you, hold on. I'll do a flip right now. Flip. $5, please. That was a lot of vocabulary, and I'm pretty sure I got, like, 3 words wrong. You did it so fast it looked like it was slow-mo. You know it. Hell yeah. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, thank you for the request. I think I got a lot of those words wrong, but I did my best. I had to look at them and just kind of guess as I went. That is also the power of cold reading. I don't know how to pronounce a lot of the words. Yippee! Thank you. Potentially gift-worthy. Only potentially? Dang it. I need to be better so that you guys make more gifts. How can I entertain you with my model? How can I entice you to make gif of me so that it's not only the gif of the... It's not only the gif that Kaya made. What if we made you do that English is hard poem? I feel like I'm familiar. But it's been a while since I read it. But you totally could. I wouldn't mind. I like the background music. Thank you! Yeah, I think I kind of, I don't know why I said yeah, but what I wanted to say is I do kind of lean into the, Japanese aesthetic with my BGMs. I can't help it, though. I really like the vibes. There's a higher quality Yuno Wiggle being reviewed, a few others, too. Yippee! More gifts!
An offering. Thank you so much.
Amadarius, thank you for the $5. Something tells me that guy isn't gonna shell out $5. The one who asked for a flip? That's fair. Thank you for paying for the flip. In the end, I still win. Thank you, thank you! Oha Yuno, how's your afternoon going? Oh, Hanaki! It's going good. Well, for me, it's evening. My evening's going pretty good. I hope that, you guys are also doing good, whatever your time zone happens to be. Hi, welcome in! Welcome, welcome. Hiccups, why? And of course they go away after only like 2. Cursed. Close enough, good time zone. Good time zone. Only the goodest of time zones here.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Egan, thank you very much for the $5. Do your best with the chaos. Gerard Nolst Trinite. That sounds like crazy. But luckily, I love a challenge. Let me actually get this copied, please. There we go. Don't do all of it. I'm guessing it's long. Okay. Oh yeah, this is long as heck. Okay. I guess I'll just keep going, for as long as I feel I can? Question mark? Just a teeny bit long. 12K fast approaching. This is true. Like I said, I had a feeling we were probably going to be able to hit it this stream, so I'm excited. And grateful, of course. Okay, let's see. I'll figure out how far I can go with this. If I ever decide to... When I decide to stop, I will stop. Alright. The Chaos by Gerard Nolst Trinite, I think is how you say this name, but also I could be wrong. Pronouncing names is difficult. Dearest creature in creation studying English pronunciation. I will teach you in my verse sounds like corpse, core, horse, and worse. I will keep you, Susie, busy, make your head with heat grow dizzy. Tear and eye your dress you'll tear. Queer fair seer, hear my prayer. Pray, console your loving poet, make my coat look new, dear, sew it. Just compare hearts here and heard, dyes and diet, lord and word. Sword and sward, retain and Britain, mind the latter how it's written. Maid has not the sound of bade. Say, said, pay, paid, laid, but plaid. Now I surely will not plague you with such words as vague and ague, but be careful how you speak. Say, gush, bush, stake, streak, break, bleak. Previous, precious, fuchsia, via, recipe, pipe, studding, sail, choir, woven, oven, how and low, script, receipt, shoe, poem, toe. Yeah, I can see why this is difficult. It's quite a bit. Say, expecting fraud and trickery. Daughter, laughter, and terpsichore. Branch, ranch. Measles, topsails, aisles. Missiles, similes, reviles. Holy, holly, signal, signing, same, examining, but mining. Scholar, vicar, and cigar. Solar, mica, war, and far. English is fun, it really is. From desire, desirable. Admirable from admire. Lumber, plumber. Beer, but briar. Topsham. Oh gosh, I don't know this word. Broham? Broham? I'm not sure. Renown, but known. Knowledge, done. Loan, gone. None. Tone. You're very good at English. Thank you. It's one of the perks of being a writer. my two strengths. If you ask me what my strengths are, it will be writing is the top one, voice acting is the second one. Writing means that I do have a pretty big vocabulary. Voice acting means I can usually kind of guess how to pronounce a word just by looking at it, but sometimes I can't. Sometimes, it does not always work, and that's fine. Where was I? Okay, I ended at tone. Okay, 1 anemone balmoral. Kitchen lichen laundry laurel.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Gertrude German wind and wind. Bow kind kindred Q mankind. Yeah, the poem is The Chaos by Gerard Nolst Trinité. I can also just link the one that I am reading. This is the first link for it, so feel free to check it out if you want to read it for yourself and look at some of these words that I'm trying to say. But I just got another request, so I will stop at this one. The poem is very, very long, so I think I made it kind of far in. Not really, but like sorta. We got the vibe though. The whole point of it is that you're supposed to be like kind of floundering, figuring out how to say each word. You did plenty. Thank you. I appreciate the request. Okay, Daniel Smith, thank you for the $5. The Isla one gave me an idea. Charlotte's intro, but Oni-fied. So, okay. Do you mean... When you say Charlotte's intro, do you mean the one where she does all of the greetings? I don't know the order. I don't know the order that she gives all of the greetings in. Charlotte has an intro? Yes. She always starts her streams by being like,
Hello, vampires and charlatans.
And then, goes through, like, a bunch of different ways to say hello. Various greetings. Time to pull up a stream and go along.
Hola, salut.
I don't know the rest of them. That or start with the spin, but that's not, that's not like a spoken intro. The UN of hellos. Hello and Oni. That would just be waving emoji. My fave is Vietnamese greeting, that's fair.
Vietnamese greeting.
Charlotte, when she says the Vietnamese greeting, it's very, like, closed. This is not a criticism. But if we're going to go back to, like, studying how other people talk for the sake of impression, she says it very closed, like, closed mouth. Like, it's a very constrained,
Vietnamese greeting. Wait, Suzu. Ni hao. Chesh.
I remember when she says Chesh.
Salamat pagi. Bonjour.
I don't know. That is my very weak, abridged approximation. A Yuno and Charlotte collab stream would be fun. I wonder what we would collab on. I haven't really thought that far. You got the pieces even if probably scrambled order? Yeah, I tried. I did my best. That's all I can do. Hanaki, welcome in. But yeah, I would have to think about what me and Charlotte could do together. Whether it be a game or like a themed talking stream or something. When you voice acting as Charlotte. No! She would criticize my performance! She'd spend the whole time being like, I don't sound like that! What do you mean? I don't sound like this! Honestly, I was scared something like that was going to happen during my, what was the stream? I think it was my New Year's stream, where, I actually had to, like, pretend to be Charlotte for, like, an hour. I was scared that she was going to come in and, like, say something about how my impression was. Or perhaps on manga? Maybe. But I feel like with Charlotte, you have to, like, approach with a kind of clear idea. So I'd want to see if we could come up with, like, a unified idea. I hear the what do you mean? Let me ask you dudes a question. Do I sound like that? Dude! Dude is another one that she says very closed-mouthed. Dude! Dudes! This is also going back to the whole, like, pitch is kind of easy to emulate. It's actual intonation that gets difficult. You have to really pay attention to how a person talks. Give us your best fudge, let me think. What the fudge? She always says it, like, very quiet, like, very much like a strain. What the fudge? Because usually when she says it when she has an exclamation that's louder, she just goes, what the heck? She doesn't do a fudge loud super often. Sometimes, though. The fudge! What the heck? Charlotte does tend to go with an unexpected approach with content as opposed to standard stuff. I mean, yeah, she's very outside the box. Can you give us a rigged? In Charlotte's voice? Dudes! This is so rigged. This is so rigged. I don't know if I can do it. But she also fits inside the box. That's true. If it's loud, she tends to hold it out for longer. Fudge! Although even then, I haven't heard that one super often. That laugh? Which one? I do laugh a lot. This is actually the worst game. Worst game. Literally unplayable. I really do love how Charlotte talks, though. Yuno is a laughing, giggling machine. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. I can't help it. It's just how I am. I just genuinely do end up, like, giggling or kind of laughing in between things that I say sometimes. I don't really know why I do it. I guess it's just like a filler sound of sorts for me. Emphasizes the T and literally. It depends. Literally unplayable. What is that noise in the background? Did I hear you pick something up? Yeah, that was my water bottle. Sorry! I have a metal water bottle, so it makes a lot of clinky noises. You can't be embarrassed when it's true. Yes, I can! I can be embarrassed whenever I want! And that's right now! I'm embarrassed right now. It is what it is. I am back, remember me? I do! Hanaki, I see you are voicing an emoto right now. Yes, I was asked to do several, Charlotte Suzu-isms. I did my best. I don't think I have a very good Charlotte impression. I feel like I have noticed how she talks is all. But I'm like that with a lot of the girls. So I don't do any repeats. What if you voice acted already? So I did a welcome home line that turned kind of yandere. I did a line where, I just kind of meowed for a while. I did a scene from V for Vendetta. I read a couple stanzas from The Chaos by Gerard Nolst Trinite. And then the one we were just doing was a bunch of Charlotte Suzu-isms. The soul is in there at least. Yeah, if I get points for nothing else, I should get points for passion. Points for having the spirit. If nothing else. Participation trophy. Do not meow and then post the laughing emote. You did this. You did that.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Omatherius, thank you for the $10. I have a villain speech again. Here's the first line. If you Google it, the rest should be the first result, I hope. The extra $5 is cute girl tax. Thank you for paying the emoto tax! Okay, let me get the actual text. I feel like she has a more whole voice. Who, Charlotte? Yeah, kind of. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. Find the thing. Okay, so this is a villain dialogue. I don't know anything about, I don't know anything about this character from Bleach, so I'm really just gonna be just delivering it like a villain, I guess. I think that's probably the best way to do it. This is just like a blank villain read, okay? I'm not trying to impersonate the actual character because I don't know them. Farewell, Ichigo. From this moment on, I no longer have any need for you or my children, the Sternritters. Just sit back and watch from there as I bring ruin to it all, Soul Society and the human world. It's rather insulting, having these insignificant pests come after me in droves. With your bodies on the brink of exhaustion, I would be amazed if you could take even one more step from there. But if you truly wish to come for my head, then by all means, please do. I shall leave this gate open for all of you, and if any of you do wish to pass through, then in light of your exceptional spirit and fortitude, I shall bestow upon you a most extravagant and luxurious death. For I shall find the future,
so much.
that one moment where each of you feel the greatest amount of joy and happiness, and it is there I shall slaughter you. So from this point forward, every time you indulge in your own happiness, you shall think of my words. And in that moment, when you do, you will remember my looming shadow, the terror of death I now promise you, for all eternity. Is it Aiden? It says on the TV Tropes wiki that it's a character named Ewok. if that's what Aiden's actual name is, sure. Hi, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, I didn't know how to deliver that one, so cold read, generic villain attempt. Also, Pyrrha, thank you for the $5. I humbly request you to read out the intro to Shrek when he's reading from the fairy tale book. So the opening monologue for Shrek 1? Okay. I think that should be easy enough to find. Opening scene script. Script. I don't know how to write. Okay. Got it. You know, his generic villain voice is very nice. Thanks, man. Can you do a chat between two characters? I will have to guess when it comes to, like, splitting up their voices, but the thing that I did for V for Vendetta was 2 separate characters. So, yes, it is possible. It is possible. I'll do my best to make them sound distinct. Well, alright. I'm not gonna do the accent. Because I can't do accents very well. That is my weak point. For everything that I said about studying how people talk and, like, how they enunciate things, accents are the death of me, so no accent. But I will still read it. Once upon a time, there was a lovely princess. But she had an enchantment upon her of a fearful sort, which could only be broken by love's first kiss. She was locked away in a castle, guarded by a terrible, fire-breathing dragon. Many brave knights had attempted to free her from this dreadful prison, but none prevailed. She waited in the dragon's keep, in the highest room of the tallest tower, for her true love and true love's first kiss. Like that's ever gonna happen! What a load of... And then there's a toilet flush sound effect. Heck yeah. Except Southern, you know, that is blessed. Yeah, I guess Southern is kind of the only one I'm somewhat confident in. Only somewhat. I still don't think I am the most confident. Make the flush sound, it was like a really gross sound, so it was like That's my flush. There you go, you're welcome. Southern Belle, you know? Okay, Southern Belle is a bit different from just using a Southern accent. Southern Belle has a more specific connotation to it. It has more of a, like, hoity-toity kind of sound. Southern Belle, you know, stop this. Well, I do declare. You give an example per chance. You guys are so silly. You know, it's more of a southern drum, maybe a cello. Thank you. I'm going to take that as a compliment. Western cowgirl, you know. Yeehaw! That was good. You're like, wait, I was memeing. I didn't think you'd actually be good at it. Wait. I am an Oni of many hidden talents. Hidden special abilities. Thank you guys for the donations, by the way. You know our southern belt? See, the problem here is the idea that I would ever be yours. Dang, you'd make a mighty fine sheriff, you know? I don't know about that. Do not, Tuskaru! Shut up! God! You guys are so silly! That's pitch perfect. Man! I need to stop giving you the lines for free! Shut up! You're a Japanese Western cowgirl sheriff. This is a very interesting box to be placed in. I don't know how I feel about it. The bless your heart was in your soul with that line. I am glad that it came across well, emotionally. I could just say you're a dainty princess awaiting her prince. Now that doesn't sound accurate to me at all. I think I'm a little bit more tomboyish than that. Hi, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. When are we getting a Southern Belle voice pack? You guys keep coming up with ideas for voice packs that you want. I don't know if I can produce them fast enough. Wanna hear a joke? I hope it's a good joke. I will hesitantly say yes. What do you call a frozen pop star? Not sure. Chili Irish? That's so stupid! 6 out of 10, though. Just a little bit above average funny, but bad. Chili Irish. So stupid. A Yuno berates and insults you for 1 hour voice pack, please. If it's a 1 hour voice pack, you better be ready to pay. That's gonna be an expensive voice pack. Deliberately bad jokes are good. It depends. It depends. You just joined? Well, welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're hanging out. We are messing around. Being silly, as we do. Bet. Okay. I will let management know that the people want this? Question mark? I guess. I feel like they're going to be like, what did the Damadachi talk to you about during your streams? And I'm just gonna be like, they're an interesting bunch. I can tell you that. Bunch of weird little fellas. I guess? Sure. Whatever, I guess. Sure. You're so pretty. Thank you. You've seen Toy Story 2, right? Yes. Yes, I have. A request is about to come from that? Yeah, that's doable. Management slowly learning kawaii viewer base is full of weird little guys. I would be surprised if they didn't know it by now. I think even just, like, not looking at the audiences for, Hanamizuki... I don't know too much about Ephemera's current audience, but, like, I think even if you just look past the Hanamizuki audience, I think even the audience for Yonya and Novamore can also be kind of silly little guys. They've been silly little guys for a while. You've got another joke? Feel free to deliver it, I suppose. Two men walk into a bar, you'd think one of them would have seen it.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Kira, thank you for the $5. If you could, please. Al's Toy Barn commercial script from Toy Story 2. The Toy Barn commercial script? Okay. What an interesting choice. I'm trying to find the script for the commercial. Preemptive tomato. Become the chicken man. I need to figure out which one. It's so hard to find the actual script. Hold on. Okay, I think I found it. Let us see. What has 4 letters and sometimes has 9? I don't know. I will have to see after you tell your joke. Okay. Hey kids, this is Al from Al's Toy Barn, and I'm sitting on some good deals here. Ow! I think I'm feeling a deal hatching right now. Whoa, let's see what we got. We got boats for $1, beanies for $1. Buck, 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 and that's cheap, cheap, cheap. So hurry on down. That was a delivery of all time. It's so silly. Yeah, I didn't realize the implications of this bit until I just looked at the script just now. The implications. Also, I'm only going to ask this once. Please do not spam. And also, please try not to derail the chat too much. I would prefer if we stay on topic. Love the buck, buck, buck. No, it's buck, 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 because everything's on sale for $1. Get it? Like for $1. Get it? And that's also the sound the chickens make. Ha ha ha. As soon as I saw the buck, 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 I knew. The topic being chickens. Yes. You know any lines from Monty Python and the Holy Grail or the Princess Bride? You have to request them with money. You can't just ask for, like, vague quotes. It has to be, like, specific quotes through money. Mm-mm. 'Tis just a flesh wound. Just asking so I know whether to ask with money. I have seen The Princess Bride once. I have never seen Monty Python, if that gives you any frame of reference. But it's also been a very long time since I've watched The Princess Bride. They're not that widely known in movies? What do you mean? People rave about those movies all the time. I have never read a more incorrect statement. People love those movies. Just because I don't know them doesn't mean that they're immediately, like, not popular. Yeah, okay, you're gone. I don't know what you're doing, friend, but you gotta... You're going into timeout, my friend. I told you, stay on topic. I feel magic coming up. Oh wow, a magic trick. That's crazy. Magic, yippee! It'd be like that sometimes. You know the magician, that's me. Yuno is more than a magician, she is a wizard like Gandalf. You shall not pass. I think he says it, like, way more drawn out and, like, dramatic. But I do recognize you shall not pass, despite never watching the movies ever. I do have a vague sort of recognition. You said voice acting, and I won't lie, I was half tempted to give you the Vaporeon copypasta. I'm not a coward. If you want to give that to me, you can. I'm no coward. I'll read it. Also, like, it's not the worst copypasta out there. People like to shame it, but, like, it's really not that bad. There have been worse copypastas. There are arguably much worse copypastas. This is true? Yes, this is arguably true. It's more the fact that someone felt the need to say it. Yeah, that's the part we should be shaming. You're good, no worries. There's no pressure. Your laugh is so contagious and cute. Thank you. I don't know why, I just instinctively laugh a lot of the time. It's notable for being right on the line where any more degenerate you couldn't say it on stream. Yeah, probably. Well, that's why I think that there have been worse copypastas out there. She laughs at us, not with us a lot. That's not true. I just laugh to laugh is the problem. Thank you for the $5. One Vaporeon copypasta, please. You got it. Okay. What do you mean this is 4 years old? What is even a copypasta? So copypasta is a term for things that are often copy-pasted. It's a reference to the action of copying text and then pasting it. Usually it's used for, like, text-based memes, like things that you see everywhere all over the internet. So, like, copypasta is, like, copy-pasting text to, like, spam a certain thing and, like, make it a running joke. 4 years? No, don't say it so. Well, at the very least, that's when it was last posted to the, thing that I'm looking at. The meow thing I sent was actually a text-to-speech copypasta. You know what? That makes sense. It was probably very funny to hear the text-to-speech go meow, 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 meow. Spaghetti you make with a photocopier. Stop. Please. Oh boy. Okay, some of this I am going to censor, because I think I probably shouldn't say some of this. But it'll mostly just be leaving out the words. I won't, like... I'm not gonna replace them with anything. Imagine if we could 3D print real edible spaghetti. Honestly, I would always be eating spaghetti. I love pasta, I love noodles, so... yeah. Only if it's an Italian photocopier, if Canadian, it's a coffee craft dinner. Hey, I would take that too. I like craft dinner, personally. Okay. Hey guys, did you know that in terms of male human and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon for humans? Not only are they in the field egg group, which is mostly comprised of mammals, Vaporeon are an average of 3 feet 3 inches tall and 63.9 pounds. This means they're large enough to be able to handle humans. And with their impressive base stats for HP and access to acid armor, you can be rough with one. Due to their mostly water-based biology, there's no doubt in my mind that, how do I censor this part? There's no doubt in my mind that Vaporeon... would feel nice? I guess. We'll go with that. They can also learn the moves Attract, Baby Doll Eyes, Captivate, Charm, and Tail Whip. So it'd be incredibly easy for one to attract your attention. With their abilities Water Absorb and Hydration, they can easily recover from fatigue with enough water. No other Pokemon comes close to this level of compatibility. It's that? Yeah, it's that. Vaporeon is literally built for humans. Ungodly defense stat plus high HP pool plus acid armor. Means that it can handle people of all shapes and sizes. Yeah. Yeah. What was this guy cooking? Listing tail whip with those other moves? Is this what Pokemon fans get up to? Some Pokemon fans get up to this, yes. You make an interesting argument. Look, if it wasn't for the laws of the VTube, if it wasn't for the laws of the YouTube overlords, I probably would have been more willing to say more of that. But this stream is not explicitly flagged as 18+, so... Maybe in the future, if I ever do an actual, like, fully flagged 18+ stream, I will be able to say more of it. Neil is always watching. It's true. Also, management would probably be like, they would want me to be careful, so. But I said as much of it as I could, and I think we all caught the implications. I think we all caught on. And that's what matters. Are you forgetting about Ditto? No, see, Ditto is not part of the Field Egg group, which is where all of the mammal-type Pokemon are. Ditto doesn't technically have an egg group because it can pair with any Pokemon of any egg group. But that does not necessarily make it good for pairing with a human. Reach out and hit you with the Intercontinental Bonk Stick. Yeah, I'm afraid of the Bonk Stick. I do not wish to be hit.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Ditto is in the unknown group, I think. I don't know. Whenever someone brings up that copypasta, I just think of that Michael Jordan meme. Stop it. Get some help. Anyways. Omatherius, thank you for the $10. Since Belle Yuno is popular, please consider one of Blanche's speeches from Streetcar Named Desire. Well, Stella, you're going to approach me should pop up in one of the first results. Okay. Okay, it's worth a try. Let's see. Have to, like, add the word script to some of these. Okay. I will try my best to do Southern Belle. It is sometimes difficult. Did you mess up? No, I found it. It was just kind of hard to find like an actual copy of the script. It's okay though. I got it. I got you. All right, let's see. Do you ever change your VTubers look during some holidays like Halloween or Christmas? I did wear, like, a winter coat, during Christmas. And I held, like, a little Christmas plushie, like a Christmas bear, I think? Yeah. Other than that, I don't really do too much. I haven't actually gotten to properly celebrate Halloween with you guys. We didn't actually do a Halloween-focused stream, when I debuted. It was a bear? Yeah, ironically. To be fair, that was before we started making the bear jokes. Don't forget Steve. Yes, but Steve is our hippo, not a bear. That is our Christmas hippo. Alright. Southern Belle, let's see. Well, Stella, you're going to approach me. I know that you're bound to approach me, but before you do, take into consideration, you left. I stayed and struggled. You came to New Orleans and looked out for yourself. I stayed at Belle Rev and tried to hold it together. I'm not meaning this in any reproachful way, but all the burden descended on my shoulders. Something like that. Something like that. Only Tusk cartoon. I don't know why, but of all the things that I've been asked to do, the Southern Belle stuff is some of the more embarrassing. I'm in shambles positive. Thank you for elaborating positive shambles. I definitely would have thought it was negative shambles. Something like that indeed, Miss Yuno. Embarrassing. But I hope you liked it. Thank you for the donation. Whoopee! I think it's because we're acting this way and you're getting embarrassed. No! No! I don't get embarrassed. What are you talking about? I can just see the giant poopy dress now. I mean, that would look really cute. I do like poofy dresses. Poofy dresses are, in fact, a vibe. Southern Belle is a personal weakness. Just take me out of the knees, I told ya. Sorry. Sorry. It's just one of the few accents I can do. It was this one, and I used to do a pretty decent, like, posh British, but I don't really think I'm as confident in that one anymore, though. You know, with a hoop skirt would be so cute, it would almost make up for covering the thigh tattoo. But only almost. Nothing would ever truly make up for such a crime, I imagine. In the eyes of the people. Both as Yuno and Southern Belle, Yuno would have fans. Exactly! That's why I like the aesthetic so much. I've talked a little bit about how I want one of my outfits to eventually be like a Regency era gown, right? Part of the reason is because I would still have an excuse to hold a fan. Basically, if it's an archetype that is usually associated with fans, I probably want an outfit of it. There's like a couple other styles of outfits that I like that don't necessarily have fans associated with them, but a lot of the initial ideas that I had are ones that could also hold fans. Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that.
An offering. Thank you so much.
FMA, thank you for the $5. Oh! You know what? Understandable. I'm going to give you a bonus after I do the one that you submitted. Because I used to be able to do the longest one. Who are you calling a microscopic half-pint who doesn't grow up because she doesn't drink milk? And now, for the bonus one that you get to have... I have to find the transcript for it again. I know it exists. I know it exists. I just have to find it. Yeah, okay, so this one... this was, like, the longest rant that came from the Fullmetal Alchemist dub, right? I, at one point in my life, was able to do this one basically in one breath. Let's see if I can do it again. Who are you calling a pipsqueak midget who can't even go to the beach because she's so small she'd sink into the sand, and when the tide comes in, she doesn't even sink or have to worry about drowning because she's so microscopic she can breathe all the oxygen atoms in the water? I can do it in one breath still. Are you familiar with a lovely movie turned play called Heathers? I am only familiar with Candy Store from the musical. Unfortunately, I don't know much about Heathers outside of that song. Wish I did. It's been on a list of things that I want to consume eventually. I just haven't figured out which form of it I want to watch. It sounded a little too realistic. What do you mean? What do you mean? Realistic, huh? What do you mean? What? What do you mean? Where is that from? Sounds like an Ed Elric-ism. It is an Ed Elric-ism. In Fullmetal Alchemist, they localized a lot of the rants about him being called short. It just seemed like you were speaking from experience or something. What? No. Experience? What do you mean? I'm like 6 feet tall. What are you talking about? Why would I ever have the experience of being a short person? That's so funny. Imagine thinking I'm short. That's so funny. I wouldn't have known that was supposed to be a reference if you didn't say so. Well, that's why you know now. You know now. You are cultured now. Okay, I didn't even make a joke, though. Why are you throwing tomatoes? Tomato tosser, I don't understand.
An offering. Thank you so much.
You know, 6'4". Yeah, exactly. Correct. Dialogue definitely had dubbed anime energy, even if I didn't get the reference. Mm-hmm. I'm requesting you to deliver the monologue, Heather says right before they start singing Candy Store. Okay, I have to see if I can find it. Heather's Candy Store script. It's for the tomato soup? No, not the tomato soup. Is this part spoken? I honestly don't remember. This is, you know, it's fun to ban the brain soup. Hey, I never banned it. I never banned it. Hold on. I have to check something. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Back on the menu. Stop. Guys, is so silly. Alright, so mean girl energy. Are we gonna have a problem? You got a bone to pick? You've come so far. Why now are you pulling on my... You know what's being said there. I'd normally slap your face off and everyone here could watch. But I'm feeling nice. Here's some advice. Listen up, biatch. Just said this exactly. Brain cell sync. Oh no, the Namadachi are linking up. They're connecting directly. Their brain waves. Oh dear. That spells disaster for me. She whipped out the biatch. Yeah, that's in the script. She says it that way in the script. Damadachi to Damadachi communication. So true. It's like when atoms crash and lots of good things come out of that. Sure. We'll choose to believe that that's going to be what happens. We'll make that assumption, sure. Sure. Chat's one brain cell is both a particle and a wave, so it can superimpose between two individuals. You know what? That makes sense. That explains a lot about the things that happen here, including the fact that you guys all work very hard to get your jokes to the end zone. That explains many things. That makes a lot of sense. We run with those, baby.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Thank you again for the $10 on Matherius. I have to go, so let me buy chat 2 requests. Wow, you hear that, guys? You get two requests because they were paid for by somebody. We get to the end zone and dance in it. Yeah, you do little spins in the air as like a little flourish. We get 2 requests? Yup, because somebody very kindly paid for the next 2 requests. I wasn't ready for free requests. Brain think thonking. Can you do the missile knows where it is copypasta? I think I did that in one of my other request streams, but if you guys are... Oh wait, no, that was something I did during my birthday. I did that during my birthday. That was a voice tweet. That was a voice tweet. Can you do the play song at the end of Monsters, Inc? The song? That's not spoken. Air conditioner's rant from Brave Little Toaster. Air conditioner. Brave Little Toaster. Script? I'm guessing it's the part, where they're, like, screaming. Starts as chilly anger, gets more and more heated. Right, yeah. Can you do the Nani the Fudge? Did you just see Masu? I can, yes. So I guess that will be your 2. if you guys are okay with that. We'll do Brave Little Toaster first. So we'll do the serious, and then we'll make up for it with the very silly copy pasta. So, it's back to that stupid static again. You think I don't know what's going on in here? I know what goes on in this cottage. It's a conspiracy. And every one of you lowbots is in on it. Just because you can move around, you think you're better than I am. I'm not invalid! I was designed to stick in a wall. I like being stuck in this stupid wall. I can't help it if the kid was too short to reach my dials. It's my function! And then he blows up. Then he explodes. That's crazy. Brave Little Toaster is such a wild movie. I think I only ever saw it like a grand total of once. Because I got scared when I was little. Grand total of one time. Okay, and then... Here's the anime memes. No, I need the transcript. He went boom. So true. He exploded. Okay. This is so stupid. I love this copy pasta so much. Okay. Sorry, laughing because it's so dumb. I love this meme. Okay. Nani the fuck did you just fucking imasu about watashi, you chisai bitch desu ka? Watashi'll have Anata know that Watashi graduated top of my class in Nihongo 3, and Watashi have been involved in Iroiro na Nihongo tutoring sessions, and Watashi have over 300 perfect test scores. Watashi am trained in kanji, and Watashi is the top letter writer in all of Southern California. Anata are nothing to Watashi, but just another weeaboo. Watashi will kurosu Anata the fuck out with vocabulary the likes of which has never been mimasued before on this continent. Mark Watashi no fucking words. Anata thinks that Anata can get away with hanashimasing that kuso to Watashi over the interneto. Omou again, fucker. As we hanashimasu, Watashi am contacting Watashi no secret netto of otakus across the USA, and Anata no IP is being traced right now, so you better junbi shimasu for the ame, uji mushi. The ame that kurosu's the pathetic chisai thing Anata calls Anata no life. You're fucking Shinimashita Raka-chan. Is this the equivalent of the Navy copy pasta? Yes, but it's just changed to sound like it's being said by a weeb. What the heck did I just hear? I said what I said. It's the Navy copy pasta, but it's just with a lot of the words replaced with Japanese words. That was beautiful. Thank you. Acting skills 100. You can't put Japanese words in quotes. It is Japanese words. Even if it's just abusing the language. Has over 200 confirmed seasonal anime watched. Acting Suguru, you mean? So true. Acting Suguru. We all take 3d6 psychic damage. It is what it is. But no, I love it. It's so funny. I want to untotoku after that. Rolling, I take 7. Question, are you by chance familiar with the opening dialogue meme of Skyrim? Is that the... Oh, you're finally awake thing? Or am I thinking of a different game? I'm familiar with the meme, but I feel like if I just read the dialogue, it's not going to be as funny. Because I think the thing that's funny about it is actually, like, waking up in the thing, even though it doesn't make sense. I don't know if me reading it will have the same weight. But I am familiar with the meme, yes. I do often laugh, even though I've never played Skyrim. You need to KO us first? So true. Come here, Damadachi. It's time to be beaten to sleep. Punch, 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 punch. I'm gonna beat you the frick up. Welcome, new person. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome, welcome. Toskaru, so mean. Toskaru. Which is it? No, don't beat us up. That'd be so cringe. Don't beat us up. Chat outing ourselves as if you haven't outed yourselves before. I saw those reactions to the Office Lady art. I hate it so much if you beat us up. Oh no. What did I walk into? Just a typical day on the Yuno Hanaki channel. You'll get used to it if you stick around. You over here saying nothing? You saying that you're saying nothing implies many things. You didn't see those reactions? Yet, is that the story we're running with now? We're pretending that I didn't? I see. But no, I definitely saw them. I posted it live while I was still on stream.
Offering. Thank you so much.
I see. Slowpoke, thank you for the $5. This is a very interesting request. Damanachis, I must ask you a question. If an Oni were to Pikachu in the shower, what would you do? Would you smack hair across the face because she was asking for it? Or would you let Bagons be Bagons if she were to write you an apology letter? It took a lot of willpower to stay respectful. Respectfully. Respectfully. Still have no bookmarks? I see it. That was a thing? What, the thing that I read? That's fair. Phone physically hurt me. I think it was pretty clever. I liked it. That's more cringe than a weeb foo. Not calling it weeb foo.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Oh, I see. FGO's Shuten Doji. FGO Shuten Doji log 2. Thank you for the $5. If you're interested about me, you can come over anytime. But, as you see, I'm an Oni. Forgive me if I bite, okay? Hehe. Not Shuten Doji? Yeah, whoever requested it has good taste. Very good taste. And so the Damadachi died this day, falling to the overall strength of Shuten Doji. I just realized that depending on the amount spent, I could have you read a full Warhammer novel. No, no, no. It's $5 for one thing. I guess if you paid a lot of money, I would feel tempted to read the entire thing, but... still. Mass extinction event. Goodbye. It was nice knowing all of you. It's so over. A full Warhammer novel is one thing. That is not what I said. That is not what I said, and not what I meant. Oh, we got tips from a doctor in the house. An antibiotic that covers, anaerobes? I think is how you say that word. For puncture wounds like from incisors or canines. Gotta make sure you avoid infection. Especially getting a bite from an Oni. Tips that save lives, true. Protect yourself. Who are you biting? An audiobook of Yuno reading a Warhammer 40k book would be amazing. I've always kind of wanted to record an audiobook. Probably not for Warhammer. But like in general, I always kind of thought about becoming a audiobook narrator. I think it would be kind of fun to do. Plus, I like reading anyway. It would be fun to read a book and get, and to receive money for reading book. Which one would you really want to do? Well, the problem is that a lot of the books that I like probably already have audiobook versions. So I don't know, but like, I'd be open to pretty much anything. Even like nonfiction books. Just knowing that somebody wanted to have my voice be the one that reads their book. I just think that would be neat. And, you know, I guess technically, as someone who is also a writer, if I ever publish my own book, I could also just record my own audiobook version of it.
An offering. Thank you so much.
I request the opening for The Last Airbender, please. Okay. Thank you again for the $5, Pyrrha. Ba 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 ba. That'd be such a mogul move. We only make mogul moves around here. I'll have you audiobook read the book I helped get published. Heck yeah, let's go. Just send the inquiry to management. Time for chat to write and publish a book, then get Yuno to record an audiobook version. I just saw your stream and I just want to say your avatar is pretty. Thank you! I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay. Avatar narration. Water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed. My brother and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named Aang. And although his airbending skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe Aang can save the world. Based request, very true. I didn't expect to hear this here. This is a voice acting request stream. People have been donating $5 either to my Streamlabs or through YouTube Super Chat, and I read whatever they request. As long as it's within terms of service. Do female Joker, you have to be more specific, and you also are going to have to pay if you want to make a request. I appreciate the request, though.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Green Ninja 7438, thank you for the $5. Do you know the "You've Been Gnomed" meme? Yes, I do. I cannot believe this is the request, but I'll do it. Alright, here we go. Hello, me old chum. I'm Ganata Ganelf. I'm Ganata Ganoblin. I'm a gnome. And you've been gnomed! Yeah. I apologize, everybody, but you've been gnomed. I don't know what you're gonna do about it, but you've been gnomed. Sorry. Clip that right now, we need this. Yeah, you're gonna need to clip it, and you're also going to need to make a Yuno version of the little gnome guy, and you're going to have to make a complete Yuno version of You've Been Gnomed. Your giggles alone were worth $5. The gnoming requires the image with it. Oh, okay, do you want me to get the image and do it again? Okay. Easy enough. Oh no, an excuse to do it again. That's so awful. How could you do this to me? That's so crazy. That's so crazy. I can't believe you're making me do this. That's so crazy. I can't believe it didn't count until I had the image on screen. Hello, me old chum. I'm Ganata Ganelf. I'm Ganata Ganoblin. I'm a gnome, and you've been gnomed. The speed with which the image came up is interesting. Look, the place where I got the transcript for the meme had the image on hand. That's the only reason. That's the only reason, okay? I don't have this gnome just hanging out in my image folder. Well, now I do. But I didn't previously. The image is just right here. Gnome.png on Yuno's desktop. Just waiting for the right opportunity for me to gnome somebody. You're so right. So stupid. Did you know that this guy's name is frickin' or well, maybe this is only the name of the person who submitted it. Maybe this isn't like the person who recorded it. Oh wait, no, it absolutely is. So the character's name is actually Noggin Clontith. What a name. You know, to corporate in a meeting, 1 second the PNG is here somewhere. I would never gnome management. What do you mean by this?
Thank you so much.
Why do you think I would gnome my managers? I don't even think they'd understand what it is. Very gnome name, this is true. Also, Shirokin, thank you for the $5. This is to bribe you to not do that gnome meme ever again. Please, I beg of you. Why? It's not offensive. It's just a silly little meme from a silly little gnome. You don't want to be gnomed? That's so crazy. This is so sad. This is so sad. Can we get an Akasupa? I'm joking.
Offering. Thank you so much.
Mischievous Shark, thank you for the $5. Can you do the "You've been beaned" meme? What is "You've been beaned"? Is that actually a meme? I feel like you're lying to me. I feel like you are lying. Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, okay, I recognize this image now. Uh-oh, you frickin' moron! You just got beaned! Tag your friends to totally bean them! This is so sad. You know, play Despacito. 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 Conmigo. Despacito. Despacito.
An offering. Thank you so much.
I played it. There you go. I remember it. Yeah, exactly. I know it by heart. You're welcome. Okay. So this is FGO Bond 4 Yuno mix. Looking at the text, it seems that they rewrote this Raiko line to be, to be Yuno oriented, so okay.
This way, please. If you're tired, my lap is yours. Call me Yuno Hanaki no lap pillow. Does that feel nice? Now then, master. I am a possessive woman. I would hate to see you doing this with anyone else.
I won't lie, FGO has some pretty good lines, especially if you want like fan servicey lines. A lot of the Bond lines are mwah, chef's kiss. Tuskaru to the holy heavens. I'm glad that you like it. And thank you for the $5. You know, I'm so sorry in advance. You do not have to apologize. It is okay. Playing FGO, hell nah. Oh, I don't play FGO, but, like, the characters are nice looking. That's all. The characters are nice looking, and they have some nice Bond lines. That's all I think. I have tried to play FGO, like, 2 or 3 separate times, and each time I get terribly bored. I do not like it. I do not like how it plays at all. However, the characters are definitely worth it.
Thank you so much.
Can you do the Louise Zero no Tsukaima copypasta? What copypasta is this? Let me look it up. What is this? There is so much to this, huh? Just Google that. Gameplay is absolute garbo. This is correct. However, the characters are nice. I will read about the characters and their Bond stories and all of that stuff. I just can't play it. Get gnomed, you know, dab. I should get a dab emote. You're so right. Okay. I will try to do this, but I don't think I can do this much screaming. I feel like Onimama will question my sanity. So, as to not disturb Onimama, I probably will not elongate too many of the screaming lines here. But yeah. Louise! 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 Ah! Louise! 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 Ah! Kunka kunka! Kunka kunka! Good smell! Kun kun! Ah! I want a kunka kunka! Louise Francois Todd's pink blonde hair! Kunka kunka! Mistook! I want a mofu mofu! Mofu mofu! Hair hair mofu mofu! Kari kari mofu mofu! Louise on Novel Volume 12 was cute! Ah! Congratulations, second season was on air. Louise Ton, cute! Louise Ton, cute! Comic Volume 2nd was sold and I'm happy. No! Comic is not real. Oh, novels and anime too. Louise is not real? No! This... Fuck! I give up. I give up such a real life. What? Look. Illustrated Louise Ton is looking at me? Illustrated Louise Ton is looking at me. Louise Ton is watching me. Illustrated Louise Ton is looking at me. Louise Ton on anime is watching me. I feel relieved. The world is not that bad. Yahoo! Louise is with me. I did it. I can do it. Oh, comic Louise Chan. No. Miss Anne, yes, Henrietta, Tabitha. May my wish to Louise on Helkakinia. There you go. World's longest copypasta.
I just know. I'm expecting the text from Onimama in the next, like, 3 minutes that's gonna be like, why are you screaming? I think I'll come back later. That's fair. This is Yuno in her dialogue when she plays Ultimate. Yeah, replace all the mentions of Louise with just, like, an anime boy, and that's definitely my inner monologue. I think this was translated. From the looks of this, I think this was translated from Japanese into English, which is very silly. It was. Ah, I see. That's fair. But also, as someone who actually watched Zero no Tsukaima, I relate to this. Louise is very cute. Anyways. Anyways. Thank you for the request. Thank you for the $5. Yippee. I mean, most of it was just screaming. The nonsense is just that it's a bunch of screaming. Let's not request that ever again. It's not that bad, it's just a lot of screaming. It did kind of get to my throat, though. That was definitely a KO to my throat. It was so beautiful. You're welcome. I hope I made it worth the $5. It's okay, you don't have to say sorry. I'm fine. I've got water, so I'm good. It just made my throat a little bit more scratchy. I want to hear a more villainous line read from you, but none come to mind. Do your best. Conjure villains. I'm sure you can think of something. There are plenty of beautiful villainous ladies out there. Or villainous guys. I could do a villainous guy read as well. Oh, I should have charged you like $100 for that. I mean, if you want to give me another $95 to make up for having to read it, I won't say no. You're the one who put the idea out there. I won't say no. But, like, the rule is that it's $5 for a request, so... I'll just be like, oh, wow, you didn't have to give me that much extra. Do you have any favorite line or stuff from Nikkei? That's a very open question. I just like Modernia. Modernia lines are good. I like most of the girls' lines, though, honestly. Oh, there's that one monologue from Anise. It's pretty far into the story, though. I feel like it might be spoilers. I don't know how far you guys are in the story. But there's this line that, or like this mini monologue that Anise has pretty far into the story, where she, like, freaks out and starts, like... I don't know how much I want to say in case it spoils you. But there's this really cool monologue that she does that I really like doing. What does Modernia say instead of encounter? She says a lot of things. I think one of the cool things about Modernia is that she, is a very, like, complex character. Whoever plays her has a very rough job, because they basically have to play, like, 3 different characters in one. They have to play, like, 3 different characters for one role, and it's a very complicated thing to do. I'm in chapter 17. I think the line is, like... The monologue that I'm thinking of for Anise, I think, is in, like, 19 or 20. I honestly don't remember. But I think it's ahead. Yeah, so Modernia will say encounter in, like, the more serious intonation, but then also after the event's trademark, she'll say it like, discount! Because she's a bit cute, and I love her. Do you remember the scene of Snow White yelling at Red Hood? There were several of those. That doesn't narrow it down. Do you know how little that narrows it down? Are there any places that have, like, transcripts from Nikkei stories? I'm honestly not sure. I've never thought to look it up.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Do the Anise monologue, no problem about spoilers. Okay, I have to see if I can find it. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm only finding people's Nikkei fanfiction. No, that's not what I want. Let's see. Nikkei main story. Thinking. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think I can find it, which is such a bummer. I really loved that line. I would literally have to, like, open my Nikkei game, I think, and pull it up. But I don't remember what chapter it was in. Ugh, so messed up. Why is there no transcripts? This is so sad. That is unfortunate. Yeah, some gacha games do have, like, places where they archive the story in text, but looking frantically for a line right now, but there's no resource anywhere. Yeah, unfortunately, there's just not a lot of resources for Nikkei. What voices can you do? My own. I'm not much of an impersonator. I'm capable of it, but I don't really consider myself an impersonator. So, I don't really list out voices like that. I just do my own voice and my own interpretation of things. What accents? Southern. That's about it. Have you created any of your own voices? I don't know what you mean by this. I have, like, you know, I have types that I can do. Like, the higher pitched, like, childish voices. I can do the lower voices. I can do, more boyish sounding voices. I can sound like a little kid. I have a very slight ability to sound like a Bishonen. Like, if I speak low, I can sometimes sound a little bit more Bishonen, or, like, not really Ikemen, but, like, I can sound like a pretty boy. That's about it. I don't know how else to word it. Maybe it's dealer choice? Man. Really wish I could remember which chapter it was. It was one of the chapters where they encountered Chatterbox. Can you sound like a dad? That's just my normal speaking voice, especially when I'm talking to Kaya. That's just my normal voice.
An offering. Thank you so much.
I've thought of one. Ah, that's fair.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Can you do Syndrome's monologue from The Incredibles? The letter starts with C, now you respect me, and end it, you got me monologuing. Okay. That should be easy to find. Syndrome. Incredibles. Monologue. Okay.
Beep, 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 beep. It's a super chat.
Oh,
That
I will
means
do
it deserves a
yours
super
after.
jingle.
I got another donation at the same time that Pura donated. Thank you for the $5, by the way. Was it when Anise was kicking Chatterbox's corpse? Yes! That one! That one is really fun to do. It's very intense. When I was going through the game, that part wasn't voiced, so I just kind of read it out loud to myself so I could stay immersed, and it was just really fun to read. So, that was kind of what I was thinking of when it came to saying Nikkei lines. Playing Anise is actually really fun. If I had a choice, I would probably want to be, well, obviously they've already been cast to, like, English voice actresses, but if they weren't cast already, I probably would have auditioned for both Modernia and Anise. I would have wanted to audition for them. I like them both a lot. They are my girlies. But okay, so Syndrome's monologue first, then the other request, and then I will do the super chat one. But thank you.
See? Now you respect me, because I'm a threat. That's the way it works. Turns out there are lots of people, whole countries, that want respect, and will pay through the nose to get it. How do you think I got rich? I invented weapons, and now I have a weapon that only I can defeat. And when I unleash it... Oh, ho, ho! You sly dog, you got me monologuing! I can't believe it!
I could see Yuno Modernia a lot.
Thank you!
I do think, I mean, I did mention, right, that I think that whoever gets cast as the Modernia character has to do, like, 3 different characters in one. It's very complicated. I do not envy the person who has to do that, because it's a very complicated role. But also, as someone who likes voice acting, I think it would be very fun to try and tackle such a complicated role. There's just so many layers to it. And I would enjoy that, personally. Okay, next one. This came from Unbreakable Doll Yaya Yuno Mix.
Yuno is cute. Yuno is so cute. Yuno is the cutest in the world. Yuno is so cute. You love Yuno. Yuno is so bewitching. Yuno is best wife.
I don't know about that last part, but sure. In the super chat one. I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw space with a tuning fork does a raw blink on Harakiri Rock. I need scissors. I don't know if the 61 is part of it. The 61 feels like it might not be part of the dialogue, but thank you.
Thank you for the super chat.
It is? Oh, fascinating. Then 61. I apologize. I don't know enough about the thing. I have never heard this line ever in my life. So to me, it just looked like a random set of numbers at the end. I can't find Modernia's lines from the side event story anywhere. Yeah, it's a rough life out here. Nikkei transcripts, they don't exist. It's from Metal Gear Solid 2. I don't know anything about Metal Gear, genuinely. Truthfully, genuinely, honestly, I know nothing. My brain is the emptiest it's ever been.
It is what it is, though.
You might get a kick out of the story, it's wild. I have a very thin line when it comes to, like, parody storylines. I do like stories that can get wild and silly, but, like, if they get too wild and silly, it kind of, like, busts... It, like, I don't know how to word this. It just, like, it breaks my immersion, I guess. So, like, there's a very thin, like, parody threshold that I can take, I guess. So I don't know if Metal Gear fits within that range or not. Can I request another thing in exchange for the Anise one? Yeah, of course.
Feel free.
I feel bad that there's, like, no places to find the text. You'd think there would be. Trust me when I say Metal Gear is good at balancing serious and silly.
Fair enough.
Open up the game. I don't know what chapter it's in!
Can you do the Arise, Arise, Riders of Theoden?
I feel like I might have done this before, but I will try and find it again. Those moments when you and your BGM both go silent. Sorry. Sorry. It just happens to be a coincidence. Okay.
Arise now. Arise, Riders of Theoden. Dire deeds awake. Dark is it eastward. Let horse be bridled, horn be sounded. Forth, your lingus. Arise, arise, Riders of Theoden. Fell deeds awake, fire and slaughter. Spear shall be shaken, shield be splintered. A sword day, a red day, ere the sun rises. Ride now, ride now, ride to Gondor.
Whoopee. That's my, Lady Knight intonation. There is a way that Lady Knights tend to talk, and it is usually in that range.
Okay. Do we have any more last minute ones? Good night, Yuno in chat. Rest well. I'm probably gonna wrap up soonish. Soon-ish, because I can feel my voice starting to get a little bit tired. Just a little bit.
So that's why I'm asking if there's any last minute ones. I'd say I'm good at my request. Yay, I'm glad that you did. Having fun is what is most important. Oh, what? It hasn't refreshed. Hold on. I need to hide this with the ugly donut real quick. Good thing I did not request the Doomslayer lines. They're from Dragon Ball Z and I don't want your throat to hurt more. It's okay. We do what we must around here. I'll also be hung up on Southern Felbuno. Can we eat it? Looks tasty though. I don't like it. It's a watermelon donut. Granted, I'm not really super into watermelons. That's probably part of the problem. But like, it's like a watermelon donut. It has like a watermelon sprinkle dust, and on the inside it has like a watermelon like goop. It's nasty. I don't want it. No, thank you. Anyway, so my sub count wasn't updating that whole time for like an hour. We're really close to 12K. It sounds like heaven, please give. You can get it yourself if you want. You can get it yourself if you want. Not me, though. Not me, though. I'm not doing that. I'm not getting it for you. Why that kind of donut in your stash? Because I showed it on one of my older short streams. And then I just saved it because it was able to cover the sub count when I have to fix it. Watermelon smashing art win. I am sure you guys would like that, huh? I'm sure you guys would like that, huh? But who knows, maybe someday. It wasn't really in the cards anytime soon, but who knows? Why do you say it like that? Because I am teasing you. Yeah, congrats! Thank you for subscribing. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, even just humming sounded a little bit quiet. I should probably wrap up soon. I will wait for this last request to come in. And any other last ones. Speak now, or forever hold your peace. Is that a firework? What? Yuno's thighs do look like they can crush a watermelon. I will not deny this. It's probably true. Hope you had fun today. I did! I always really like voice acting, so I'm glad that I got the opportunity. Don't say those kind of things. It activated neurons. Can we see the thighs in question? Respectfully asking? Yeah, of course. Alright, hold on. Thighs. Goku's speech to Frieza after he turned Super Saiyan for the first time. Okay. I will try to find this.
An offering. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for the $5 for the thigh teeth. Do you guys who actually watch Dragon Ball, like, know which version of this I should be looking up? Like, what are the other keywords? Because I tried to use the keywords that I think made sense, I don't know what to look for. Please help! My brain's too little!
It's a super chat. So
Thank you
that
for
means
the
it
super
deserves a
chat.
super jingle.
Please help me. Wife, hi. Yes, hello. Can you please help your wife find this dialogue?
Help me! I don't know what I'm looking at.
Goku Super Saiyan transformation script? Okay. Super Saiyan 3? Dragon Ball Z Kai Goku's I Am speech. Okay. So I guess you want the Kai delivery. You haven't figured it out yet? I'm the Saiyan who came all the way from Earth for the sole purpose of beating you. I am the warrior you've heard of in legends. Pure of heart and awakened by fury. That's what I am. I am the Super Saiyan Son Goku! I hope that was okay. Wouldn't it be Super Saiyan 1? I mean, you would think, but I don't know. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball. I know nothing. That makes no sense to me. I have never watched nor consumed a single episode. Singular? Yeah, I've never consumed a singular episode. Never, ever, ever, ever. That is like one thing I have completely avoided. Everything else, I say I never watched it, but I've probably only watched like one episode, maybe two. Dragon Ball, though, I have like literally never watched an episode of Dragon Ball. You know, what did you do now? What do you mean, what did I do? I'm just existing. I'm just hanging out. Glad that my thighs could take over for the last dialogue. Okay. But now I must go. I wanted to try and stay and see if we could hit 12K, but I have to go. Something has come up. So I have to go. But thank you guys for indulging me in this silly little stream. I had a lot of fun. I'm really grateful that you guys are willing to like listen to me voice act stuff and request such a variety of things. It's really fun for me.
I enjoy it very, very, very much. Is it Onimama and food related? No. Well, it is Onimama related, but it is not food related. It looks like there is a issue. I have to go fix that. So I'm gonna go do that now. But okay, so tomorrow we have wrong answers only. I am going to be presenting you guys with images of certain otome boys from a certain otome game, and our goal is to come up with a new story for them, or to like guess what their story might have been. So we get to come up with everything from like name to what you think their job or occupation is, talking about what you think that their route is like, all of that stuff. We're gonna make it very, very silly. Obviously, I know about these anime boys in particular, but it'll be very funny to see what kind of nonsense we come up with. Our very nonsense otome concept. I will make you guys guess what their whole deal is. But yeah, I think it'll be a fun stream. We'll get to flex our creative muscles and all that stuff. And the point is to be silly, so you don't have to take it too seriously, I promise. We're just going to be silly and have a silly fun time. It's better if we have zero idea? Yes. Please do not come into it having done any research. The more ignorant you are, the better. If you do know about the series in question, pretend that you don't know and be silly. Ideally. Just be silly. That's all I ask. Okay. But yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow's stream, so I will see you tomorrow for that stream. And yeah. Until then, thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me. I hope that you have a good rest of your time zone. And until I see you again, Yunotsu!